Some time ago, we took a big fight to the National Assembly, the Godswill Akpabio-led disgraced National Assembly. And our quarrel was simple. The electoral law is a fraud. Many aspects of the electoral law are fraudulent as passed by the disgraced Akpabio-led National Assembly. I mentioned in one of my TV interviews that the National Assembly is even shooting itself on the foot. A viable electoral law profits everybody. A bad electoral law takes away from everybody. But nobody listens. Today, APC is the first party that has done primaries nationwide. In Edo State, one sitting senator lost his seat. In Rivers, I think 2 lost their seats. In many other places in the country, senators lose their seats, sitting senators. And you know, there is a thing with the legislature. Legislature work with ranking. So each time you remove a sitting senator and put a newbie, that person starts from the scratch. There are many I am laughing at, especially those who will use the obedient wave to support in 2023, and they found themselves in the National Assembly, and all of a sudden, they became law unto themselves. They took our mandate that we work so hard for. People lost their life. People lost their life to give them that mandate to go to National Assembly. Instead of them to use that mandate to protect the interests they were sent there to protect, they took it and handed it over to the APC. Today, they are crying. At least 2 of them are my good friends. Very good friends. So I'm laughing at my friends publicly. In Edo Day, at least 2 are good friends to me, but I am laughing publicly because we told them at Binisho, Egugu, be careful now, express they go. And they went to the express, and now trailer don't run past there. But having said that, is it not clear now, members of the National Assembly, that by trying to make a law that will not allow Peter Obi to leave the ADC, because you suspected that if Peter Obi leaves the ADC, if Peter Obi does not get the ticket in the ADC, and Atiku was hell bent on getting the ticket, that you must make a law. You know, you made a law for somebody. You must make a law to cage him within the ADC. That once the party primary process starts, you can no longer leave your party. Today, all of you, are you not trapped in your party? The Edo man will say, Adumadu body. Wait till you say, may you take do person. You don't use and do yourself. How it can be now? Now, this thing will always talk. If you find yourself in position of authority, if you find yourself in a place where you can do good, by all means necessary, do everything you can to do good. Anything that makes you deviate from doing good, you will end up eventually self-sabotaging. Most of the senators that are not going back now, we are all part of when we were protesting against Akpabio to say this electoral law must not be allowed to stand. How can you make an electoral law that takes away the fundamental human right of citizens? Freedom of association is a fundamental human right. You made a law that puts a timeline to freedom of association. Would it not have been now that if you have performed as a senator and APC decide not to clear you, you can go to another party and find the expression of your mandate there? But today, this is a message to those who will go after you guys. Learn from your predecessors. Learn from your predecessors. You are in the National Assembly to work for Nigerians. You are not in the National Assembly to work for a president, no matter who the president is, even if it's Peter Obi, even if it's Tinubu. Of course, these ones were the daycare of Tinubu. That is why, you know, they are so disgraced. They are a disgraced National Assembly. They are a disgraced National Assembly. You that will find yourself subsequently in National Assembly, open your eyes and work for the Nigerian people. Anytime anybody decides to stand against the Nigerian people, they are always disgraced. They say Vox Populi, Vox Dei. The voice of the people is the voice of God. Once you stand against the voice of the people, you have stood against the voice of God. No man can challenge God and win. No man is God. So please cry easy. My dear brother Esosaya, we cry easy. Our father, Bernard Dimason, cry easy. But it is a cry that you must cry. And we are delighted in it.